In life, I learned one thing, and what I learned is that some emotions you can't really ignore it, and it's really easy when it comes to it. Even though after years and years of studying psychology, after years of practicing, working in practicum with clients, I still at time, even though I read so many books, I practiced so many stuff, I experience emotions that I can't control, that are beyond my ability to focus on now, on what's important in my life. But it's okay. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be upset. But what's important is that sometimes a little feeling can get out of control and become overwhelmed. And if we tend to ignore it, then that is where the problem can arise. Because once we ignore it, I have a feeling, I'm sad about it, but I choose to ignore it. And once I ignore it, yes, it might be done, but it's still in me. And then when it hits me again, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger to a point that I just completely lose it. Now it has happened that I was talking to this couple who were on the verge of getting a divorce, and I asked this question, that why is it that you want a divorce? What happened? And the couple responded that it happened over a dinner that they were having. They were having a dinner, and the husband asked the wife to bring silverware, and she just said no. And then they decided to get divorced. Now, through our eyes, because of we don't have the background information, we will like, how is that possible? You're getting a divorce over silverware, over forks and knives that she didn't bring for you? But no, that's not the main thing. What triggered that conflict was way before the silverware. It was way before that. What triggered it was all of those little tiny emotions and feelings that left unresolved, and then at one point it's just too late. All it takes is one rock, one small incorrect push for the whole tower to fall down. I always think of it as a jigsaw puzzle, that you build up these forms of little wooden pieces that you put together to build these things, and you're supposed to take out one after the other. And if you're not careful and you take one wrong step, the whole structure integrity is under question. And at any point, even without you touching it, the whole thing could collapse. But here I have kind of a practice for you that you could implement when dealing with emotions. And this, it only requires a piece of aluminum foil. This I got from a candy wrap. It's literally that simple and easy. I got this from a candy wrap, and you could use any sort of aluminum foil that you have laying around in your house, or you could get a candy and take the aluminum out of it. Size does not matter, but you want it to be big enough that is bigger than your hand, so you could do this exercise. And the way you do this exercise is that I want you to go inside of a room and sit alone by yourself. It's helpful, beneficial if you play a relaxing music, maybe something like the background of this music, or whatever music is relaxing to you and helps you go to that deeper level in your brain, whatever works for you. You could play heavy metal. not the point. But the point is for you to facilitate a place for yourself where you can be you. And then you don't want it to be too heavy, because then your brain is working. So you want it to be on a flatter kind of melody level. So it's not too high and crazy, and it's not too sad that just makes you want to sit down and cry. You want it to be a balance. And then sit down and close your eyes and just be with the music. Be with the moment. And as you're with the moment, as you're with the music, think about your problem. It's not wrong to feel ashamed. It's not wrong to feel sad. Just think about that problem. Keep your eyes closed and imagine your problem. Now you remember that piece of aluminum foil that you had in your hand? Crumple it. Make it to a ball. It's aluminum foil, so it will hold its shape. Now, as you're thinking about your problem, form that aluminum ball of clumps that you gather to a shape. It could be any shape that you want. Think about your problem. Think about your issue. Think about your conflict. And make that aluminum foil into whatever shape you think that problem looks like. I think that my problem looks like a sphere, so I'm gonna make this aluminum foil look like a sphere. I think that my problem is flat, so I'm gonna use both of my hands to make that aluminum foil in a small, flat, circular shape. Be with that moment for a little bit. Take your time. The goal is not to be finished quick. The goal is for you to sit down with your thoughts and make that piece of aluminum foil to your desirable shape. As you're pressing each corner of that aluminum foil, think about your problem. Think about where it started, how it started. What is your options? What are you doing for it now? And then once you're done, slowly open your eyes. Come to the moment. Now, what you have done is you have talked about your problem to yourself. And that's the key. The key is for us to unleash what's inside of us. And now you have an object that represents your problem. Now it requires you to carry this with you. And whenever you feel sad, you feel a glimpse about that problem, take this little creation that you made out of your pocket and just press on it. And think about the solution that you can get. Take all your anger and put it in here. And one thing that I do, I work with kids, and one thing that I tell the kids that I work with is that take a star breath. This is an idea that was taught in conscious discipline. And the conscious discipline of star breath is that basically a star represents smile. Take a deep breath and relax. It's really simple and mundane, but it does magics. We teach it to kids 2 to 7 year old in our school, but in the school that I do my practicum. But it does wonders because it's our whole body is integrated together. So if we use our physical and our emotional and our logical, psychological sense and put them all together, clump it up, then we get something extremely extraordinary. And it's the concept of physically making our body in a better place, taking a deep breath with all those negative emotions, take it in, and then it's time to let go. Meditation. Some may not agree with meditation, but sometimes it works. Trust me. And hold on to that peace. This represents that problem that you have. Work on it. And whenever you found a way to solve it, you could go to your favorite place. You could go to a place that you love, that you envy, that you enjoy. And then take your negative energy and simply throw it away as fast as you can. And let go of it. And then do the star breath. Smile. Take a deep breath. And relax. Because life is too short. How old are you? I could imagine whatever age you are, how fast has it gone? Now, why worry when you can find ways to better create an inner peace for yourself? And that's the ultimate goal, is to be happy with ourselves, be happy with our choices, because the choices that we made, we already made them. Now we could implement new techniques to maybe enhance those choices, but it's already done, so why not make the best out of it? And if it's something that doesn't align with our vision, then we gotta find how are we gonna change this? Because you don't want to be stuck with that thing that you're not happy with. You want to be able to let go and start a new one. Or let go of the problem and enhance the old one. Or simply appreciate the choices that you made that are right for you and continue to improve as days go on. And as always, it's never too late to be happier.